I know y'all like seeing me sitting down, but honest to God, I really don't like sitting down at all. I like to move around. And, you know, for the most part, our vlogs have been non-existent. We haven't been vlogging. We've been focusing on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and Shorts. But I'm here today to change it up a little bit. As you guys can see, we have a very nice selection of food. And there are kids all over the world hungry, not just Carnation. So this video is for me to apologize to anybody that I've offended with all of this, you know, this content I've been pushing out. I know that I'm trolling, everyone can tell, but it gets to a point where I have to mature and realize that I'm probably offending the wrong people. So to anyone out there that is actually hungry and it's not your fault, to anyone out there that has less and you don't have any other options or choices, I do want to formally apologize to you guys, and I'm dead serious right now. So I know I could be a troll, but I just had to say that because every time I get on my phone, I see videos of myself ranting and making fun of Carnation for being so hungry. But at the end of the day has to end. But I don't think I'll ever stop making fun of Nation because honestly, so cool. And Nation got me messed up with a big ass heat. So guess what, Nation? I have a bunch of food for you to eat, but I'm not shipping it to you. I'm in Dubai. Your mama can't come to Dubai. You know why? Because I left her ass, and now she's stuck like a local ass lab bitch. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, Kevin Hart made it up though. All you labs, local ass bitches, leave me alone, okay? If you can't leave your country, if you're stuck in your city, if you're barely surviving, if you don't have a car, if you barely have a roof over your head, if you can barely eat, you need to leave me alone. Because once I get started, it is impossible that I stop. It is inevitable that I kill you without killing you. You know what? I am above every last thing that I have been doing for the last 2 weeks, and still I'm doing it. I don't care. No one can stop me. I have money. It is not the reason why I'm doing this. This is genuinely funny to me. When I wake up, the first thing I do is say this. No matter what, no camera has to be on. I practice my Carnation face every day. Carnation is the most lit human in the world. If you want to make money, all you have to do is mimic Carnation. Seriously, if someone has food around you, just do this. 10 million views in one day, I swear to goodness. No one is more valuable than Carnation. I know I said Leon was the one, but Leon is nothing. He's literally invisible. I have never seen Leon. Where is Leon? Finding Leon. We need to make a series. Where's Leon? Literally, this dude is like Finding Nemo or something. You can't find Leon. And then you got J-Dub, a.k.a. Jaaliyah, a.k.a. The Liar, a.k.a. her mom's twin, a.k.a. the stupidest human being on earth. In the drive-thru. No car. Talking about the dining's closed, but we're in the drive-thru. Me and my sister Nation twerking in the drive-thru. What the heck? Okay, listen, bro. Enough with the lies, enough with the games. Clearly, I have never touched this kid. But the fact that she's teaching her sister how to beg in drive-thrus is absolutely crazy. Jaaliyah is 18 years old this year, guys. And her brain doesn't work. You know why? Because she has been molded by her mother, who also did not graduate high school, so her brain doesn't work. And she was molded by her mother, who also got a GED. She did not graduate high school, and she doesn't have a job either. So all of them are following each other. What did I say in my song? The blind leading the dumb leading the blind, whichever way I said it, doesn't matter. It's the same thing. You guys are at home right now, writing Tubi scripts, making Tubi movies, going live, begging for gifts, and I'm still annoyed by you guys. No matter what you do, no matter how far you go in life, I'm still annoyed. Every time I see you guys, I want to cringe. I literally lifted you guys up. You know what? Forget that. Let's keep it 1,000. We lifted each other up. I had a great situation. I lived in Gary, Indiana. I had my life straight. I didn't need anything, didn't want for anything, didn't care about anybody. All of a sudden, fam, I take a trip to Las Vegas. 6-day trip. I had the time of my life. I met a new woman. She moves me to Las Vegas. I only barely knew this girl. She literally moved me to Las Vegas. Her life was straight. Everything I needed, she had. She provided me shelter, money, clothing, food. Anything I needed, she gave to me, right? And what did I do? I got a job on the strip at the Flamingo, working as a dealer, dealing craps, blackjack, baccarat, poker. I was making $48 an hour. Technically, let's round up. I was making $50 an hour. A lot of you kids today can't even make that. I was making that in 2013, which technically means I was rich. And then what happened? For those of you that don't know the story, I'm going to just tell you how it is. I got caught cheating at gaming. I helped somebody win. He was losing, right? He came with like $8,000. He was down to $50, and I said, listen, I understand you have no idea what you're doing because I just watched you lose your freaking money. Now you're sitting here crying, showing me pictures out of your wallet, talking about my kids. I felt sorry for the guy, right? I helped him out. I said, listen, don't hit on 12. Don't hit on anything. Actually, wave off every hand you have. I will tell you what to do. And I got caught doing this, of course. But the fact that I was able to stay out of trouble for a year, do community service, and prove that I was innocent because there was really no proof that I cheated at gaming, because even though I did help the man win, I didn't cheat. I just gave him instruction. He needed it. He literally needed it. And the casino really ain't gonna miss nothing. I mean, he brought 8,000. He lost 7,950. And then I got him back to like 12,000. So technically he won 4K. The casino lost and they were mad. So they fired me, took me to jail for 3 days. And then when I got out of jail on my own recognizance, for those of you that don't know what it means I didn't have a record. The judge looked at me as like an angel. He's like, wait, a 24-year-old African-American male with no record? This man is not guilty. He let me go. But he said you got to stay out of trouble for a year because if you get in trouble, you're getting 3 felonies on your record. You know, the CJ on 32 is Bandman Kevo way. I said to myself, I'd rather die than be a felon, bro. So I meet royalty. I'm jumping ahead. Let me back it up. When I got fired from my job, the girl that moved me out to Las Vegas eventually had enough and she was fed up. She started disrespecting, like literally disrespecting me, telling me all kinds of things that I didn't need to know about myself. And it got to a point where I was like, okay, I might be a lowlife out here in Las Vegas, but in Gary, I'm still him. So I'm gonna move like him. So what did I do? I bought a suit with one of my last checks, because mind you, I was making $50 an hour. I wasn't spending anything. The girl had her own place. I was living with her. I didn't have a car. I was driving hers. So I still had cake. So for all these videos coming out saying that I was broke, living on the floor with royalty as if that was my only option, you have to get the story straight. I had money. That's why royalty liked me. That's why her mom said, this guy has potential. He can move in with me. So for you guys that's got the story wrong, I didn't sleep on royalty's mom floor because I needed to. I slept on royalty's mom floor because royalty abandoned her house that her and her baby daddy had together with their kids. And she moved into her mom's house on the floor. I followed her there. We could have had her house. I wasn't scared of her baby daddy. No one's scared of Jamie. But instead, she had an eviction on her record because she forfeited the house and we moved into her mom's house. Her mom didn't have any furniture, so I got us a freaking air mattress. We stayed on an air mattress for 9 months. Yeah, I know. Very humbling experience, by the way. But that's not the point. The point is, when I met royalty, she already was what she was and she had nothing. When she met me, I had the potential of a star already. I already had the things that I had. I'm not going to name what I had. I already had everything that I had, things that they had never saw before. You know what? I am going to name it. We got time today. We in Dubai, by the way. I think I had like 20-something pair of shoes, my laptop, iPhone. They had never heard of an iPhone before. They had never seen an iPhone. This is actually why I got caught up. Let me tell you the story in order. The girl that moved me to Vegas, she's disrespecting me, right? I go to the club, I get a section. How you get a section with no money? They over here like, oh, he was broke. Royalty helped him out. Well, I met royalty and I had a section in a club on the Las Vegas Strip that I'm pretty sure cost anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 for the section. I'm drinking bottles. I'm lit. I walk around the club. I get 12 numbers. I run into royalty's mom. She looked older, secure. So what did I try to do? I tried to finesse her, right? I'm talking to her because of what? The girl I was living with was giving me hell. I wanted out. I didn't get kicked out yet. It hadn't happened. I wanted out. I tried to go through royalty's mom. She told me, my daughter thinks you're so handsome, you're so attractive. I said, your daughter in the club with you? This is a red flag, but you know what? I'm a red flag. So I talked to her daughter. By the way, I'm going to keep it 1,000. I thought royalty was beautiful. She was very, very skinny. And back then, BBLs, they really didn't exist. 2013, you wasn't seeing BBLs like that. So that was 12 years ago. A lot has changed. I meet royalty in this club. I get her number. I hook up with her like 2 days later. Her mom picks me up, of course. Royalty didn't have a freaking car. Her mom picks me up. We all go out to eat together at the Pepper Mill. And this was the worst day of my life. But I couldn't take it back. And it's okay. We go in this restaurant, we're eating, and royalty goes, I need to go take a smoke break. I said, a smoke break? What the fuck? What the freak are you talking about? It's 2013, so I'm way younger, by the way. And even though I'm older now, I still don't understand why anyone would put a cigarette in their mouth. But short story long, she goes outside. She lights up a cigarette. It's killing me. I'm like, what the freak? This is so unattractive, shorty. I don't even talk to girls with cigarette breath, just so you know. So she started telling me what she don't do. She's like, well, I don't talk to people that believe in Jesus. Say F Jesus right now if you want to talk to me, and I'll stop smoking cigarettes. I'm like, wait, what? Like, my mind was blown. This is a verified story. Ask her. Ask Royalty in her comments. Ask her kids. Ask her mom. Do they believe in Jesus? And see what they say. They're going to give you a script, because you know why? I'm not going to tell you their religion, because I don't want their religious cult fan-based people in my comment section, because that's what they are. They're a cult. But anyway, I went to their house that night, and I eventually met the 3 kids. Y'all know the story. They just kept coming, literally. First, it was like, it started with Carnation. She was hungry, so she came out the room first, of course. She came out talking about, you got any food? I'm like, no, homie, I didn't bring no snacks. Checking my pockets, because she was literally serious. Then Leon comes. And I was a little excited. The boy, I'm like, oh, wow, that's what's up. You got a son. That's cool. Then Jaaliyah come like, okay, anybody else? Anybody else coming from the back? It was crazy. A sight to see for sure. But they pulled out this strong-ass California weed, bro. Back then, I never touched drugs. I didn't want to smoke weed. It was, like, disgusting. It was worse than the cigarettes to me. And I'm just at her crib, and I'm already stressed out because the girl was putting me through hell, as I explained. And I started hitting it with them. We passing it around. Next thing I know, I'm dead asleep. I wake up, phone dead, because they don't have iPhone. Remember, I already said that. They never seen an iPhone, so they didn't have a charger for me or nothing. I woke up, drove all the way back to the girl's house. Oh, I forgot the most important part. This day, I had my girlfriend's car. So I took my girlfriend's car and went to Royalty's house to chill with them. We smoked. I fell asleep. I overslept. My girlfriend probably called me over 100 times. 50 text messages. It was crazy, right? When I get to her house, all my stuff was outside on the ground, bro. All of it. Every last thing I had. Duffel bags, laptop, you name it, it was on the ground. Shoes, clothes, drawers, socks. And I had to go to the gas station to get a charger. I charged my phone, and I'm like, oh, wow, this really is real. I seen all the text messages coming in, right? And she's like, yeah, you out, you broke, you homeless now, you don't got no job, you a failure. I can't believe you think you could cheat on me in my car. It's okay, I got a ride to work, but when I get off, I want my car. You better leave my keys in the mailbox. She was talking crazy. I'm like, wow. But you know what? Believe it or not, See This So Cool has always been a very cool and calm and collected person. I just accepted it. I was like, it's cool. It is what it is. I just gathered my things, and I was just going to stand there. I was actually sad. I called my aunt from Gary, and I said, Aunt, I need a flight home right now. And she was actually like, I think my aunt asked me. She was like, you want a flight? And I was like, no, I don't. Please, Mom. Please, Auntie. I used to call her Mom. Please, Mom, don't give me no flight. I can't go back to Gary. I had been on Instagram flexing so hard in this girl's house that if I went back to Gary, I might as well just jumped off the building. Because it was like, no one wanted to see me in my city at this point. They were like, oh, yeah, you flexing. You doing all that flexing, huh? They actually liked it. They was motivated by the flex. But imagine flexing so hard and then you back in the same situation. It's actually crazy. It's what Royalty and them do. Royalty got so many videos of her like, yo, I'm never losing my spot. And now look at her. They homeless. Like, even when she put on makeup, I can't tell the difference. Like, she wears this dildo on top of her head, hairstyle. Like, I don't know what's going on in her brain. Too much weed. But anyway, get back to the story. Royalty mom and Royalty, they follow me there. Because I had the girl's car. They followed me in Royalty's mom's car. I drove back to the girl's house in her car. I left her car just like she instructed me to. I left the key just like she said. I wasn't bogus at all. I didn't kick her door in. She did change the locks. I just gathered my things and I stood on the sidewalk. Royalty was talking to her mom, and Royalty's mom was like, this man has so much potential. I can't just sit here and just watch him be destroyed. This man is like, she was like, Royalty, this is the one. She told her that, right? So Royalty just being a kid, she's like, oh, okay, mom, whatever you say. Royalty didn't understand what her mom was saying. I didn't understand what her mom was saying. Then she said it. She was like, you can move with me. I'm like, whoa. Now remember, I tried to talk to her mom first. I didn't even acknowledge Royalty. She was just a skinny kid standing there. I wanted her mom. So for all these allegations, think about it like that. When we first met, I was unattracted to Royalty, and she was an adult. I like older people, okay? I was raised with my great-grandmother and my grandmother. I've always been attracted to older women. That's it. I do date 23, 24, 25, 26-year-olds now, but guess what? It's never been a thing of mine. I think my boy Ace, he got me in this talking about some, you the new Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like, oh, what did that mean? What did that mean? He showed me, right? I'm like, oh, damn, that's crazy. But that is irrelevant. The relevance of this story is Royalty Mom always wanted me and she always knew the potential in me. So she moved me in her crib, and a lot of times I'll go to her room when Royalty was at work. She would come to my room when Royalty was at work, and it would just be like, I liked it that. You know, it's like, wow, I got the mom and the daughter. This kind of crazy, right? Anyway, they got into it one day. Police was called. They was fighting. Royalty Mom beat up Royalty only because Royalty allowed her to. She was just standing there like, they was yelling at each other, and Royalty Mom just started slapping her. I'm like, oh, dang, this is crazy. World star. The police came and everything. I'll never forget. All this is verifiable. Ask them if I'm lying. I bet they won't speak on it. I bet you they won't speak on it. And if they lie, that's on them. You go to hell for lying. It's in the Bible. Thou shalt not lie, right? That's why I don't tell no lies. Anyway, I'm in that crib with them, and I have 9 more months to stay out of trouble. Remember I told y'all the story. I had a year to stay out of trouble. I already did 3 months with the other girl. No job for 3 months with that other girl was hell. Every day she was like on me, like, get a job, get a job. Shorty had me working a security job at a park, bro. I literally was a security guard at a public park in Las Vegas. You know how hot it was? Only because I couldn't get a job in the casino no more. Even though the casino fired me, I didn't have a record. I didn't have no felons or nothing, but I still couldn't use my gaming license because it was like kind of like revoked at that time. So I ended up being a security guard, going from $48 an hour to $12.50 an hour, standing at the park. And the only reason why I remember this is because I took full advantage of that job. I literally started networking, hooping people. I'm just out there. I was literally viral with no cameras. I was a hooping security guard. Like, people would come to the park looking for the security guard that be hooping in his full uniform. That was me. In the heat. Like, work boots on, gun, everything. Handcuffs, flashlight. I was top flight. I'm out there dunking on people. Like, it was crazy. And I got fired. I got fired from that job because I fell asleep in the car. I fell asleep in the car, and you had to check in every hour, like on this walkie-talkie thing, because like the workstation was so close, like less than 2 miles away. You got a walkie-talkie in every hour. My ass sleep. I ain't walkie-talkie in. They pull up on me. They knock on the window. I wake up. They like, you fired. I'm like, yo, you can't do this to me, please. I'm crying. Like, please, bro, my girl's gonna dump me again. They didn't care. And that's where it led me to go to the club and meet Royalty, because like all this stuff was happening. I had already lost the job at the casino. I lost the job in the security. The girl that I was with, she was like a real dominant woman. She had 2 jobs. She had bread. She wasn't about to like take care of me. Even though she moved me to Vegas and knew that I didn't have anything, she was like motivating me to do better, and it worked. But then I kept messing up, right? Because none of that was it wasn't my goal in life to be a worker. That wasn't my plan. God had a whole different destiny for me. That's why he kept making sure I failed at everything I did. And I tried to do the Navy, he kicked me out. Tried to do college, he kicked me out. Tried to be a casino dealer, he kicked me out. Tried to be a top flight security of the world, he kicked me out. Then what happened? I took the money that I was making, and well, I got fired, honestly. I took the money that I had, and I started going to the gym, working out, you know, just trying to be a healthier person. And that's when I met Royalty as like this big, buff, football player looking guy. And that's why her mom thought like, oh, he got the potential. He's all big and handsome. He dresses nice. His mannerisms are all cool. He's very respectful. And in Las Vegas, they're not like that. The men are raised very differently. They're like very aggressive. They like, you know, they just treat women very wrong in Las Vegas. That's just how it is. So I was just a breath of fresh air to them. So I'm seeing the videos and everybody saying, oh, y'all didn't never hear it. CJ was broke. Royalty took care of him. Royalty couldn't take care of herself. Royalty's mom, my food stamps, was taking care of everyone. I was washing clothes, washing dishes, cleaning the floor, cleaning the tables, taking kids to school. Oh yeah, I also saw Jamie say that he potty trained his kids. That was cap too. Leon used to wake up every day at 3 a.m. crying because he didn't know what to do when he had to pee every day. This is verifiable as well. I'm pretty sure Royalty has already made videos on it. So not only did I walk all their kids to school, Royalty never did. The dad never did. But I potty trained them. Royalty never did. The dad never did. I did all these things for them before YouTube, right? So eventually I ended up working at a dispensary, trapping, technically, moving products. Legally though, not like illegally. I was literally legally delivering cannabis, medical cannabis. And I was getting a lot of tips, so I was stacking that bread up. And then this is like right before YouTube started for me. I went from 20 pair of shoes to like 80 pair of shoes, all nice Jordans, of course. I had chains, not like this, but of course I had real gold chains, grills. I had everything that anybody at that age thought made you something, right? I had it all. And I had the house, and guess what? The year had passed. I was finally free. So what did I do? I go back to the strip, and I apply for like every casino, and I get hired again. So now I'm making all this money again. But notice, none of that story says anything about Royalty making money. Royalty's only job was working at the asylum when I first met her. And once I got out of trouble, she quit because I told her, like, your job doesn't pay enough. You just be gone all day and I'm watching your kids. You're not even paying me to watch your kids. I'd rather work and you watch your kids. So that's what happened. I started working and let her sit at home with her kids. That's when my brother Jinx came out the military and was like, yo, I'm either going back to Gary, I'm staying in Texas, or I'm moving to Vegas with you. What should I do, bro? I'm his big bro. I'm like, you better move with me, bro. This lit out here. I ain't had no real motion, but still, I was like, just come out here. So thank God I said that. Oh my God. Jinx moved in my crib. When I tell you this kid was like on another level, this dude was unstoppable. I never seen my little brother for like, probably like the whole first year he lived with me. I didn't even see his face. I forgot what he looked like. That's how locked in my brother was. He was just always in the room, just screaming and laughing. I'm like, yo, all I can hear is, it's about that time for my daily dose of Vine. I'm like, what do that mean? Because I ain't have no apps. I didn't use Vine or none of that. I was like, I've always been the same. I don't consume content. So back then I didn't consume content. I still don't consume content right now. So I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know why. I didn't care. He never really told me about his money or nothing like that until y'all know the story. When he finally did, he was like, hey, yo, get in this video. Once that happened, the rest was history. But Royalty had nothing to do with that. Neither did her kids. So once I started doing YouTube, her kids would just be like they always used to do. They just be popping up one at a time, walking in the background, looking, Mason looking hungry. And she's like, can Dad get off the game or whatever he's doing? I'm hungry. Like, damn, bro. Damn, yeah, right. Anyway, I eventually made a video saying, let me explain these kids because they're not mine. And then the rest is history. Y'all, I'm pretty sure know the rest. So I just would like for everyone to remember this story in real time. This is 2025. I'm giving you this tea. Everything I just said has already been said. It's pre-recorded somewhere. You can find it. I'm not lying. I'm fabricating. I can only tell you the things that are in my mind. And the things that are in my mind are actually true. So, Royalty, you did not help me become anything. I'm sorry. Your kids, they didn't either. I'm sorry. It was Jinx, my little brother. We already know. He put me on this video. I told him, hey, I like this. Can I use your computer and do it? He said, nah, if you really serious, get your own. I got my own. I started doing the videos. The rest is history. And to this day, I still thank Jinx. On the internet, in person, through text, whenever we can see each other, I'm very grateful for my brother. He's my blood brother. Like, no one can hate on someone like me or my story. If you even think about, well, he started you, like, you sound kind of crazy because, honestly, even when I talk about the people that I started off, I'm not saying it in a bad way. That's why I don't understand why they all hate me. I'm saying it in a good way. I'm actually bragging on myself. I'm like, yo, I have the power to actually create influencers. That's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. But when these people hear you explaining the truth, they get salty because they don't want their fans that just, you know, some of them, you put it like this. If I helped you create your YouTube 10 years ago, and now it's the 10th year, and you've already started to do your own thing, you know, it's been 10 years of you just doing your own thing, right? You've gotten new fans and subscribers that you've earned on your own. So now you start to feel a certain way, like, well, you really didn't build me because I've been doing this on my, and that's true, I understand that. But it doesn't take away what I did. So whenever I say what I did, I don't know how I offend anyone. I'm not trying to offend anyone. But you can see that these people are fake by being offended. If you tell the truth and somebody get mad and it hurt them, that's not a good thing. It's a good thing for you, but not for them. It's a bad trait that they have. They're jealous. They're envious, and they wanted it for themselves this whole time. So, CJ on 32s, it's clear who you are and what you are. You're a snake, you're a scab, you're a crab in the barrel. I made it out the barrel, and now you trying to pull me back in because I pulled you out. I try to pull you out, and you trying to yank me back in, but you don't have to do that. You never had to do that. You could have got out the bucket with me. We was already out the bucket together. Every time you drove my Lamborghini, every time you drove my McLaren, you was out the bucket, bro. When you first bought a chain, you was out the bucket. When you got your first Amiri fit, you was out the bucket. Why are you trying to pull me in the bucket? I don't understand, bro. You and your friends, Marty Marr, y'all are the weirdest people on earth. I swear to you, bro. Y'all pass each other's girls around. Y'all got all the STDs. Literally, y'all are literally walking L's, bro. You 48 years old. You still make YouTube videos looking out the side of your eye trying to think of what you about to say next as you explain nothing for a whole hour. Like, I swear, watching your content gives me brain rot, bro. You the reason I don't consume content because I feel like everybody makes videos like you and nobody makes videos like me. When I talk, I actually have a purpose. I move with a purpose every day. And when I do anything I do, even if it's funny, I don't stutter. Which means what? I mean what I say and I say what I mean. I know what I'm going to say before I say it. These people are not influencers, bro. They just trapping. CJ32s, he's the hustler of the year. All he do is trap. He wake up and he hustle videos, but he's not really invested in his videos. He don't invest any money in them. My man's is using the Android to record and edit and upload off of. And there ain't nothing against Android. It's just saying, like, bro, if you never upgraded your quality, if you never hired a team, like, what are you doing, bro? You just selfish as hell. You don't want nobody to take credit for something that you didn't even create. Let's move on. Forget this dude. What about BBL Kevo? No one knew this dude, bro. Only hood people, low level, like, non-successful, non-taxpayer, felon having ass people knew you, bro. And even that is not bad. But I put you on, like I really put you on a pedestal, like singing your songs for you. They was lame as hell. You don't even write your own music. And I'm literally promoting you like, hey, yo, download this dude music, bro. He a rapper. Now I can't even tell you one word from this dude raps. Do he even put out music? What is Bandman anyway? Like, is he still a scammer? Did he go to prison and get out and still scam? Is that something that people do? Is that normal? Or is that what feds do? That's what I think. I think he went to jail, snitched, created a deal to get out and continuously snitch on everyone that he associates with. He tried to associate with me because from jail, he's looking at me like, nah, this dude must be scamming. How is he so rich? Then when he met me, he's like, what the frick? You're actually an influencer. Oh my God, this is amazing. So forget BBL Kevo. I don't even want to talk about him no more. This dude is a lowlife. He literally got my Snapchat banned. He got my Instagram demonetized. He's literally snitching on me to everyone that he can. And then he still thinks he's the man. And goes and say, buy my course. Don't buy his course. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to screen record. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy his course. I'm going to screen record it all. And I'm going to give it out for free. So whatever information he think he got, it ain't going to be worth anything once I get through blasting all over the internet. Because I actually help people. Like I helped him. Like I helped CJ on 32s. Like I helped Wilty and her kids. Like I helped D-Lo. Like I helped everybody. You name it, I helped them. And what did they do? They assembled the Avengers to try to take me down. All I did was put everybody up. That's it. I was the one hosting the parties, the yachts, the trips, the planes, the private jets, the dinners, the clubs. You name it, it was me coming out of my pocket. None of these people worked for me. None of these people added any value to my life. And none of these people ever even gave me credit. And when CJ32s gives me credit, he'd be like, thanks. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have these. CJ, thanks for the banana, man. Hey, you see my car keys? If it wasn't for CJ, I wouldn't have it. Bro, you really technically don't have that shit. Because you're one man, you're walking around in an empty-ass garage talking about, I got 18 cars and a richer meal upstairs. Mans ain't said nothing of value. He didn't say he got land, property, resources. He didn't say nothing about his kids, his family. Bro, him and Bandman are literally butt buddies. They do the exact same thing. They both went to prison. They came out and forgot they had kids. Literally, they just like, as long as I look rich, oh my God, I can be the ultimate thug. Y'all are competing to be the ultimate thug while I'm just being myself. Come on, man. So I don't really understand why I even brought y'all up, but I did, and now I can't take it back. So now it's the hell with you guys. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You guys brought me up technically first, and now I'm finishing it. Yeah, Bandman, I saw your video. I don't know how, but I saw it. You walked outside like, yeah, I only like light-skinned girls. I don't like royalty. Yeah, I'm black as hell. Bro, what is you talking about? I thought Bandman actually was a little bit smart because when I was around him, I'm like, damn, he finessing people like that? Mans be like, $250 for a $10 call. You got 9 minutes and 15 seconds. You better say it now. Oh, how much money? What? You got 20K? All right, listen, you could invest in Apple, but if you do, it might crash. So invest in me and give it all to me, and I can put you on my mentorship program. Yeah, you're in Miami? All right, bring it all in cash. Yeah, Meet me at, right there on Brickell. I'll be there. This dude literally does this on a daily. I can't even hate. It's smart as hell. People literally walk up to him and give him the racks. They be like, here, Bandman, here's $10,000. Give me the sauce. And what does he do? He take the money, he look around, make sure they ain't getting followed. He got his hand in his purse. Hey, come on, let's go. All right, I'm gonna take you to breakfast with me. Look, get your pictures, get your angles, 0.5, show off the rich lifestyle, order the whole menu, bro. This is what he tells his people, I swear to you. When they give him 10K, he then tells them to spend more money. Come on, just spend it all. Spend whatever you have and flex it on the internet, and this will make you rich. Trust me, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You should buy real estate. Wait, buy crypto. Wait, invest in some content. Wait, give it to me. I should be doing what Bandman does because I can actually mentor people. Like I mentored him, like I mentored CJ and all his minions. Do y'all remember, you didn't know who a Marty Marr was? Like, for instance, I don't know who a Ty Lee is, but Ty Lee is going viral for saying me. I said something about Kai. I said something about DDG, and then some random kid named Tylee is out here talking about, yeah, CJ on 32 you're old. Wait, I just called myself. That's why I gotta stop talking about y'all, bro. Man's named himself after me, bro. I'm CJ So Cool. The only CJ that should be on the internet. But now we have CJ on 32. What the freak, bro? Now when I type in my name, I gotta see a list of minions. It's ridiculous. I should change my name to Knickerbocker and see who tries to copy me then. Anyway, let me eat, man. Nation, I feel you, girl. Now I see why your ass always talking about some, There comes a time where a nigga gotta eat. You understand? And at the end of the day gotta end. So, all this trolling I'm doing, is it working? I don't really know. It doesn't give me a good vibe. I don't want to troll Nation. I love Nation. I'm a sharer, like Nation. Here, I want to share with you. It is not my fault that I can't feed you, Nation. I told your mom on the phone, she recorded it and blasted it on the internet. I said, let's put our differences aside and keep the family content going and split the profits. Royalty said, no. Screen recorded it and posted and laughed like it was funny. Now she's homeless. Now she's carless. Now she's bankrupt. Now her mom's credit is messed up. Now her kids are hungry. They have holes in the bottom of their shoes. Actually, Leon Jaaliyah, stop sharing shoes. You don't wear the same socks. Actually, if they respond to this without showing the bottom of their shoes, I'm never mentioning them again. I want to see shoes. I want to see the bottom of your shoes with the holes in them. I want to see socks. I want to see socks. Nation, you've always had holes in your socks, but I know for sure right now you do. I want to see it. Y'all on the internet talking about, we're not poor. I'm going to gift you $30 on live. That don't mean nothing. You're not slick. You gifted it to your cousin and got it right back. You're not slick. You do the CJ on 32s. CJ on 32s. He says he does raffles, right? How does he do the raffle? He gifts the car to one of his friends and then he steals all the fans' money. Come on, bro. It's so obvious. And then y'all ask me, why you don't do raffles? Because I'm not a scammer. And when I did do raffles, I was literally giving them away. And it was a headache. It literally is not even worth it. Unless you're going to scam. And that's why I said I'm not doing it. I won't scam my fans, bro. I just can't. Because I'm too honest. And then if I scam y'all, I'm going to just tell y'all the truth. Like, hey, whew, that was a quick little scam I just pulled on y'all, man. But I can never in my life do that. Because I'm not going to be Bandman looking over my shoulders. I don't owe nobody on this planet. No one can say I owe them anything. Ask around. Anyway, I didn't mean to get out of character, but honestly, I don't even know my character anymore. I literally wake up like, so cool. What the freak, bro? But to the person that secretly recorded me in the airport, that was hysterical. To see myself from another point of view is like, I don't know, that's mind-blowing. I did not know that's how I look. I literally be over there like, you motherfucker, you got me freaked up. Post this. And then I'd be done, I'd be like, ooh, that going viral, ooh. Oh, I got another idea. Nation big ass teeth. Ooh, So see, look, I'm telling y'all, man, everything ain't what you see. They on the internet talking about he bothered, he missed him. I'm just having fun. And now I think that they're actually having fun too, because now I'm seeing them on the internet and they just adding value to everything I'm saying. They're not even going against me no more. They just like, yeah, we are poor, so what? Let's share our food. They sharing cups of noodles. Like, it don't get no worse than that. If you sharing a cup of noodles, bro, you down bad. You under bad. I don't even know what's less than bad. Somebody tell me. Because that's what royalty to me is, clearly. Her and her dumbass diamonds and baguettes, royalties smell like sweat, and her cars repossessed, and her mom need a check, and her kids always lying, talking about I tried the sex. What the freak you talking about? What the freak they gonna say next? Like what? What is they gonna say next? Because I can go on and on and on. But they've already stopped. They went all the way to the top of the bottom of the barrel, and now there's no higher they can go. What else they gonna say I did? Because we already know they tried to say I did this to Nation, but Nation was doing too much, Jaaliyah said. So she used Jaaliyah because she was older and easier to manipulate. And now Leon's stressed out, wearing a dingy-ass shirt every day of his life. Leon, when you gonna change, man? I still got clothes for you in my house. You know what? I almost brought the shoes I just bought for Leon. I bought Leon some Jordans, too. I almost brought them to do a skit, but I was like, I don't want to lose them. I don't have room in my suitcase. So as soon as I get back home, I'm going on a shopping spree. Whoever wears Leon's clothes, this man got 24 hours to respond. If he doesn't, I'm gifting everything away. You got 24 hours, Leon. I know you're watching this video. We know you hiding in the closet right now watching this video. Okay? I know your mom beat on you. I know she slaps you, pulls your ears. I know everything you go through, bro. I've seen it all. But it doesn't matter. You're older now. Your voice is deeper. Use the deep voice on your mom if you have to. Trust me, it'll work. Just say, Mom, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Say it. Just try it one time, Leon. Always listen to me. I am your dad. I will never lead you down the wrong path. Honest to God. We belong in the gym with Fit by Tay. She has a whole regimen for you already written out. It's called Leon's Workout. Literally, we're ready for you. I have a whole new stepmom for you. She's white, which means she always does what's right. Your mom is cracked out. It's over for her, bro. She took you guys all the way under, and now the whole internet is making fun of you. It's not just me. These kids used to look up to you, Leon, and now you are living worse than them. How is that possible? I know you don't want this for yourself. What about Aiden? Your friend Aiden. He's seeing all of this. What about Deontay? He's seeing all of this. All of your friends you flexed on are now watching you and laughing. They're going through the whole school saying, look at this guy, Leon, doing Tubi movies with his sisters. What the freak made y'all think that was a good idea? Y'all should stay off the internet and go outside with a sign that says, feed me, I'm poor. You would make way more money doing that. I swear to you, I would tip you. If I saw you outside with a cardboard sign, Leon, I would tip you. So please, the next video you guys post, you need to be outside holding cardboard signs saying, I'm CJ So Cool's old kid. I am now poor. Say that and I swear to you, you will be richer than you were yesterday. Technically, anything will make you richer than you were yesterday. Literally. Do we got some change? Production! Do we have some change for Leon? Put some change in the bucket. Put some... Leon, I got you right here. Jangling, jangling, jangling. It's all for you, man. And this is UAE. This Dubai change. Look, you can't even bite this, nation. It's too hard. Trust, it's real. Okay? I got a lot more where this came from, by the way. This ain't it. I got bills. We got some dollars. Production. I want US dollars. I want everything. Yeah, SAR. Yeah, give me some. Look, Leon, this is real. This is real. This is real, Leon. This does not say prop money. Okay? I know your mama got prop money still. She stole it from me. This is real. Look, what you want? Dubai money? What do you want? Where you want to go, Leon? Name a place. Name a freaking planet. I will take you to a diamond planet. Because royalty took you to hell. I know you're sick and tired of burning. Just come on home, man. I'm tired of asking you to come home. These kids are not finna watch me for too much longer ask you to come home. I'm literally finna open up an adoption center and adopt every kid in the world if you don't come home. Because I miss you, bro. I literally miss you. When I had you in my life, I was a better me. I don't want to talk about kids all day. I want to work out and do content. You are the mini me. You know how many music videos we could have did? Help me dish your mom, please. I will pay you a salary to help me dish your mom. You know you want to. It's so tempting, isn't it? Come on, Leon. It's for you. It's for you, man. This is your money. Come and get it. You know what? I'm about to do a nation. Every time I think of how hungry they are, I'm gonna feed myself. And then I'm gonna spit it out. Because I'm rich. I can do what I want. Your mom can't beat me.
I know I won't miss. It's all or nothing. I know I won't miss. That's on my kids. That's on my love.